Yeah, quite a busy day on Saturday coming up, Matt. I'm sure you're keen to get the horses running, starting in the first with Sokrat.
Yeah, he's a horse that's trying some nice work at home. Looks like quite a strong field, so a lot will depend on how green he is, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see him right there.
Won his first start, and of course the son of Fort Wood, there is a winner and a fourth out of that particular form line.
Yes, he's doing well. He's obviously he ran a little bit above expectation on debut, and he won a very good race. He is a horse that obviously is looking for further, and we're hoping to get away with it. 1160, second time of asking. Obviously, it's going to be far better around the turn.
Mojito Magic, really good form, such as it is. Times are good against winners.
Yeah, tricky one, Andy. He's always been or shown us quite a lot of talent, and I think he probably will prefer this 1160 to the 1000 that he ran in last time. I see the race was run in a very quick time at the Vaal, which is encouraging. And his last 400 was pretty good. It was 22 point something, I believe. So I think that gives an indication at least of his ability. Yeah, you're taking on winners. I utmost respect to the two winners in the field, and you don't know what unraced ones there are good as well. But I think he'll be very competitive.
The next one is self-explanatory. The form says it all. Firdaus looks a very live runner.
Yeah, the form's worked out exceptionally well. She's doing well at home, and I'm expecting a big run.
A nice ring for the commentator. Ride, Sally, ride.
Yeah, she's going to need the run, need a lot further. Hasn't shown us much at home, so we expect her to make a lot of improvement.
Viva Pipa, her first start.
A filly that will probably also need the turn in a bit further. She should be running on at the death and shouldn't be far off them.
Okay, the daughter of Big Brown, Big Myth, fourth in her first start.
A reasonable debut, clearly too sharp for her, the 1450, and obviously step up in distance is going to help. Whether it's enough to get her past the post, I'm not sure. She may need to go to 10 furlong to win.
Okay, then on to Royal Pursuit in the fourth. Son of Silvano's had 3 runs.
Yeah, he's progressive. We are expecting improvement. He was in an 1800 metre last weekend when we didn't participate, and obviously that would have suited him better. However, I do expect improvement over the mile, even though it is a bit sharp.
Lovely. Then we have to wait until the fourth, where Callan Murray climbs aboard Mr. Cuddles.
Yeah, nice form. Last time out, where he was fourth, it didn't really pan for him. The inside track, he kind of got a little bit flat-footed because they never went that hard. I'm just hoping a true run race, stand-side mile, he should be much better.
Okay, then on to the fifth, where we've got the really smashing-looking son of Captain L. The only detractor is that he hasn't run from March the 10th. How fit is he?
Yeah, he's not a very sound horse, and he's been raced sparingly. Obviously, he's a reserve runner for the race at Scottsville, and if he doesn't take his place there, he'll take his place here, and he should give a good account of himself.
Then his stable companion is Mombella, very good second to Splendid Garden last time out.
Yeah, Mombella's really come along nicely with the long break that he's had. He does prefer the sting out of the ground, and obviously dependent on how he goes, it'll decide whether we're going to switch him off and wait for the rain again, or if we'll carry on with a run or two. But hopefully, the ground is not as firm yet, and he should still be competitive.
And then the third runner in the race is Toro del Oro. Hasn't been out since the 3rd of March.
Yeah, I think also a horse that's done really well, and I think this race will suit him. All 3 of them are alive in the race. At the end of the day, wouldn't be a surprise to see any one of them win. Obviously, the class is the top weight, and let's hope he comes through.
Lovely. Then on to the talented Al Wash, and he's backed up by his stable companion Punta Cana.
Yeah, Punta Cana is a gelding. First run is a gelding, I think, and he's doing very well. I think he's going to run further though, so I think he's going to need this run. He's going to improve a lot, and I think he's a horse that people should follow because he has been disappointing up until now, but we think he's turned the corner. And then I'll wash, also probably just need the run slightly, make a lot of improvement.
Looking at Peter's form, looks like he's back at the trip that he appears to be most effective over.
Yeah, I think the mile is probably his best trip. I think that he did over race, unfortunately. Both times he went past the mile, so I don't think we got a true reading. However, his form is over the mile, and he's going to be competitive.
Then you've got 4 in the next race with all of Farik, Puget Sound, Secret Captain, and Yakim.
Yeah, not ideal to have them all running in the same race, but unfortunately, when they're at that rating, there's not too many opportunities for them. Farik's, I mean, I've spoken about him 100 times. He's an old-timer and honest, and you know, just hopefully he can give his best on the day. Secret Captain, trying the blinkers for the first time. Always felt like he's left the course not giving his 100%. So his work's been very good in the blinkers, and hoping that can shine through on Sunday. Puget Sound, very hard for 3-year-olds in handicaps, but he's an extremely honest horse. So we've got to keep running him, and you know, hopefully he gets a drop in the ratings, but he's probably too honest for that to happen at this stage. And then Yakin, he's a nice horse with a lot of scope for improvement. Might just need the run, but you know, does seem to run well, fresh and happy, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him right there.
Yeah, I think that the last time he won with Consummate, he kind of blew everybody away.
Yeah, exactly. We had him underdone, and he seemed to enjoy that, so he's kind of in the same vein of form.
Lovely. Then you very strongly represented in the 7th with all of Desert Rhythm, Intergalactic, who ran against the boys last time, London Secrets, not in a purple patch at the moment, and Redbury Lane, well, 6 seconds and a win and a 4th out of 13 starts. Beautiful horse to own.
Yeah, Redbury Lane's done well. I think the change of venue or change of track will probably help her too. She's improved from her draw last week. She's a bit more of a respectable draw, so she is the stable elect. Desert Rhythm disappointed us in her last run in the Guineas. She is doing very well at home and drawn well. We're hoping for a good run. London Secret, another one that disappointed in the Guineas. She is better than that. If she disappoints again, we'll give her the rest of the season off. Yeah, Intergalactic's been off for some time. She's probably going to just need the run. We're hoping to run in Durban on the KZN Breeders' Day, and then she'll probably go to stud.
A filly that you've always had great respect for is Alalea, and she's accompanied by Omar Darling, who was also supposed to run last week.
Yeah, Alalea, you know, she kind of beats herself. She pulls in these long distances, so we're trying the pacifiers. Hopefully it settles her down. She does have ability, but you know, she's got to just relax in the race for her to finish it off. And then Omar Darling was another one of those unfortunates that was supposed to run last Sunday and was drawn exceptionally well. And you know, I was pretty confident of a big run from her. And now she's drawn exceptionally badly, so she's going to need a lot of luck, but she's still in good form, and I expect her to be right there.
Excellent. Then on to the 7th, where Insignis is ever so slightly under sufferance, but a handy galloping weight nevertheless, and she looks progressive.
I think so. She's won, you know, 2 from 4 starts. She got the virus quite badly in the summer. That's why she's possibly a little bit behind her, you know, the other 3-year-old fillies. But we do think a lot of her. With a 1 draw and 52 on her back, and hopefully improving. I just hope the handicappers haven't quite caught up to her yet. And, you know, obviously we're looking for some black type here.
Okay, then Forest Express last time out, being by Odyssey out of a Fort Wood mare, you'd think a 1.5 miles would be perfect, but maybe better 2,000?
I think maybe just the class, Andrew, maybe not up to that class yet. Coming back down in class, I think will help a lot. Yeah, her first 2 runs back after the rest, we were really encouraged by her runs, and yeah, we're just hoping she shows us a bit more of what we expect of her.
Redbury Wood, who I just can't work out. I know she's really talented on her day, and of course Sunshine Silk.
Yeah, both. Look, Sunshine Silk, she's come to hand now. As soon as she got a little bit of ground, she's really started to come to hand. And I think this trip now, 2,000 on the standside trap, is really ought to suit her. She won the 2-4 at the Val last time, really with consummate ease, handicap. Similar sort of class, well drawn. I think she's more than competitive again. Redbury Wood, I think she takes a lot of working out. She's just a big filly. She looks like a Fort Wood. She doesn't look like the Western Winter side of her, if you know what I mean. And she's just getting better. I won't say she's been unlucky, but I think as she's grown into her, that big body of hers, she's going to be more and more competitive. Actually, wouldn't like to pick between the two of them and hope that one can win the race.
Okay, then Man-Eater, second run out of the maidens. The form prior to her one out of the maidens was good.
Obviously, her last run was very disappointing. We think a little bit more of her, and we're just hoping for improvement.
And then her stable companion Star Halo steps up to 2,000 metres, which appears that it might suit.
I think she's looking for the ground, and once again, out of the maidens, we're just hoping for a competitive run.
If there is such a thing, what can you tell us about a glamorous scandal?
Yeah, I thought so. Last one wasn't too bad. If you watch the replay, she got badly interfered with and stayed on nicely. It was at a crucial point when she was making her forward run. She's bred to stay this distance, but we would like to see a bit of a better performance this time round before I can go into any sort of race with confidence.
And then finally, Chaka Malloy's My Cherry back to 2,000 metres. Maybe better after a good penultimate start.
Yeah, I think her form's been good of late, and she certainly looks to be able to win a race of this nature.
Anything that sticks out for you on the day?
No, it's a tough day, Andrew. I think obviously Redberry Lane has been primed towards this race for some time. She may be the right one over there, and obviously Pilo, decent draw, course and distance. He should be a runner.
I've got to be fair in thinking that you probably wouldn't necessarily be thinking about winning, but you're definitely hoping for a stake check with Princess Tintin.
Yeah, shame. She battles a bit. But in fairness to her, 1,800 last time, it was too short for her. But there was nowhere else to race, so we were just sort of out of options here. These type of races where you get these like long handicaps, and now, you are in the dregs, really. But, she's an honest little thing. She's running sort of 4 or 5 lengths off all the time. She could actually easily get into the money here, and I think Jared's got her worked out, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see her run 3rd or 4th.